What's the crack, peeps? So I'm with Phil Giffney here, who is owner of
Results Fitness.
How many gyms have you got now, Phil?
We've 2.
And since we last did a video, that was a good couple of years back, wasn't it? You were just opening the second facility. Tell us where you are now.
Yeah, that would have been 2 years ago, I think. Yeah. We were just opening at the time. We'd opened up our first up the road in Blackrock.
Yeah, it's literally two doors down the road from me.
6 years ago, and then we opened up our second 2 years this May. So I think it was around then. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we've got our sights on another one for the end of next year.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Good shit. That's a serious growth plan, man. Like it.
Yeah.
And this is why I wanted to bring Phil on, because tell him why you're here today.
Yeah, well, we're here today to speak to the soon-to-be graduates in Elite, to look for staff. It's very difficult to find staff, and I know that there's some people that say it's hard to find jobs in the industry.
Yes.
It's hard to find staff. Hard to find really good staff. You can get lots of people with personal training or certificates that apply for the job, but it's hard to find people that are truly passionate and crucially have the right skill set, are good with people, and have been through a sort of a live environment of a gym where they're a great fit for the jobs in the market today.
Mate, you've done everything I don't even need to do any more in this video, because that's everything that I'd be banging on about, which is like, it's not certification, is it? It's all about the education you get on course, which actually is going to be the difference or make you stand out from any other personal trainer out there. That's what I keep telling people, and I don't know where this comes from either, because like we have a gym here and we find it hard to hire staff too, and to get people even to apply for jobs sometimes is mad.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't know where this shit's coming from, that there's no jobs in the industry. There's tons of jobs for the right candidates, I think.
Yeah, I've been looking for the right member for or the right new member of staff for 3 months, and I've gone the normal routes of recruitment. I've gone on Indeed, and I've done job posts on Facebook, and like you said, you get a lot of people that have a certification, but they're not coming out of something like this. Like, that's a gym behind us where they,
Yep.
Yeah.
We do this shit every day.
Exactly, yeah. They're not coming out of a classroom. They're coming straight out of this. They're hungry for it. They're passionate about it. And the skill set of what they get when they come out of here is exactly what we're looking for. So we can kind of feel confident bringing them in, putting them under one of the senior coaches, letting them kind of learn our systems and apply the skills that they learn here to what we do in our business.
Gotcha. So this whole bullshit story that there's no jobs in the fitness industry, like from where I'm sitting, I don't know what the fuck that's about. Like, because this is, and many times if you came back here, I mean, and this is your 4th visit. Many of your team are elite graduates at the minute.
All of them. I was saying, I only realised when I was inside there, it's like everyone that I've hired has been from Elite, and I think I spent something like $5,000 on Indeed.
You serious?
Yeah, you're just running job posts, trying to get in front of as many people as I could to find the right candidates, but now everyone ended up being from here.
Holy shit. Well, here's what I want people that are listening to this then to consider. If you're hearing that there's no jobs in the fitness industry, it's saturated, there's no money in it, consider the possibility that you're talking to are full of shit. Because, I mean, there's no other thing for it. We had actually another guy in yesterday, Owen Gallagher. We had Tristan Hand in here last week. We had F45 in with us. Like, all of them saying the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So I want to turn this all on its head. There is plenty of jobs for the right candidates. If you've got the tools, the skills, and the ability, you're going to stand out a mile to the employer, especially when you're the right fit.
And that's what we were saying, right? Because the right fit, the right addition to the team, all of our coaches are elite graduates, and they're actually creating jobs for other people within our business. I'll explain what I mean. Because they're such a good fit and they make the experience that clients have so good, and the results are incredible, that we're opening up new programs for some of those clients, and we need new members of staff to fill them. So for example, we've just launched our Beginners Over 50s program, which is separate to our normal program.
My demographic, you bollocks, you.
Is it?
Yeah!
I'm doing it in the other gym.
He's stepping on my turf. He's
in the other gym.
All right, that's okay.
Turf war. But James, who I hired, who's an elite graduate, I hired him in September, and he's incredible. And he's doing our Beginners Over 50s program. But that came about because he's so good. He has a passion for, you know, just working with the kind of older demographic. So if you get the right addition to your team, if you're not just getting someone in to kind of, you know, teach a class, if they're actually adding a lot of value to your clients will stay longer, and you're going to open up these new programs as well, which is going to help you grow your business.
Yeah, you have to leave that program before you go home now, right?
Huh?
We're going to have to finish up this video because I'm getting the maddest arm pump ever. I've been holding this for 5 minutes. The last thing I just want to say is like genuinely, there's tons of jobs in the fitness industry. Whatever you're listening to, if you're listening to people saying stuff like that, consider the possibility you're talking to the wrong people. And if you were to talk to gym owners like Phil Giffney here, standing beside me, who's going to launch his 3rd gym next year, then you'd be hearing a very different story and you'd be getting a very different result.
Yeah.
That's it. If you want more info on what we do, click a link above and you can download it straight to your device. See ya.